Welcome to my latest episode of Weekly Insights with Joanie, and the material for this series is edited excerpts from my two acclaimed online courses, Finding True Love and Drive Through Make It Your Own, and both of them are exclusively on udemy.com. And we're going to start this brand new series titled 4 Steps to Blaze a New Path to Your Dreams. We all desire a smooth and fulfilling path to our dreams. But what if the path you've been educated and trained on to achieve your dreams is actually designated to keep you stuck in conformity? That means to be, do, and have what you desire may require you to step off the path you've been on and start blazing a new path to your dreams. Whether you are aware of it or not, your perception of what a trailblazer is may be keeping you stuck in a rut rather than it inspiring you to blaze a new path in life. Therefore, if you truly want to drive through life on your own terms, you will want to be a trailblazer in your own life. This requires a very different perspective and attitude than the one that got you to this point. Let's look at what are the 4 steps to blaze a new path to your dreams. Here are the 4 steps to blaze a new path to your dreams. 1. Get clear on what a trailblazer means for you. To be a trailblazer requires being more of your true, authentic self. That is why step 1 is redefining what a trailblazer is for you. And 2, go inward. Going inward is a process of inner discovery through self-introspection. It is here that you will get to know more of your true authentic self and blaze a new path to where the life of your dreams lives. Step 3, change your perspective on what is possible. The road to becoming a trailblazer can get a little bumpy. To make it a smoother and easier journey, you will want to replace fixed beliefs with new, more empowering beliefs. And 4, be carefree. If you desire to be a trailblazer in your life, being carefree and enjoying yourself is not a luxury, it is essential. This is an important step for getting unstuck from the status quo. In the next 4 episodes, we will detail each one of these important 4 steps. But let's start with something even more basic. What really is the definition and the characteristics of a trailblazer? A trailblazer can come from all walks of life. They have stirred people's imaginations for thousands of years. Serving as inspiring examples to dream bigger, trailblazers are traditionally known to go beyond the rules and the restrictions of society. They break free of the stifling nature of conformity by embracing their true authentic self. It wouldn't take either you or I very long to come up with things that we wanted to do that might fall into that category of being trailblazers in our own life, but we didn't do it and we conformed because in essence we were ashamed and fearful of being blamed for what we were doing because it wasn't what everyone else was doing. So let's talk about this whole area of shame and blame. The effect of shame and blame is rarely spoken about when it comes to being a trailblazer. Throughout history, trailblazers have been used as cautionary tales for what happens when you disrupt the status quo. So what happens? As much as trailblazers are necessary for society to grow, they encounter varying degrees of shame and blame by those who fight against change. Shame and blame is something we can all relate to. For example, think of those times in your life when you wanted to try something new that went against the rules and wishes of others. You may have pushed back and did your own thing. But if you are like most people, the negative opinions of others shamed you into staying on the path of conformity. Being a trailblazer in your own life takes more than wanting it. It takes more than feeling inspired to do it. Because what's involved in being a trailblazer is really a sense of inner bravery, regardless of what others are saying about you, and trusting in yourself. I think I started out very young to be a trailblazer because I was an only child. Everyone else had families. When I was a kid, I didn't like sports. I was always the last one chosen up. But what I'm saying about being a trailblazer is I didn't care that those kids picked me last because I didn't care about playing sports and I didn't want to get hurt. And so that set up a pattern so that when I started my consumer product company on $20 and a ball of string, I was an extremely young woman. I was recently married, and every time I went in to sell something, I took my wedding ring off and put it on my right hand because the men wouldn't take me seriously as being able to fulfill the orders for them with my product if they thought I was married. Because in those days, married women would, well, they're just going to go home and their husbands are going to take care of them. So that's an example from early on. And then I sold my business because I wanted to be an actor. And I did that in my 40s. Most women who were actresses stopped because there weren't a lot of roles. I mean, there weren't roles for middle-aged and older women, especially those who didn't have, a lot of credits from when they were young and pretty. And I also am now an author and a podcaster and a person who's produced these wonderful acclaimed online courses. So each one of these steps kind of followed the other because it got easier for me and it was what I was used to trust myself, have inner bravery, and to go along my own little path, which made me a trailblazer. Inner bravery is needed to overcome the effects of shame and blame, and it also requires trust. When you know you are worthy of your biggest dreams and you trust in the path you are going on, nothing and no one can stop you. Even if you face shame and blame in the past, that was then, this is now. So when you feel any self-doubt, trust you are ready to blaze a new path to your dreams. To further solidify what we've been talking about today, I'd like now to guide you through 3 journal prompts. Create some time after this episode to journal your answers to the following questions. 1. In what areas of your life have you felt like a trailblazer? And 2. How has the fear of being shamed and blamed for trying something new kept you stuck on an unfulfilled path? And 3. What dreams are inspiring you to blaze a new path to reach them? Thank you for joining me for this episode. And the next episode, we're going to cover step 1, which is how to get clear on what a trailblazer means for you. And for more information on my online courses, Finding True Love and Drive Through Make It Your Own, and to sign up for them, please visit udemy.com and type my name, Joanie Marks, in the search box. Until we meet again, remember every morning, look into your mirror, smile at yourself and say, I am my own best friend, for I came into this world to be myself. For that I came. Thank you and all my best.